Good morning, everybody. We got a roller coaster market. Futures went down last night because of Moody's downgrading banks. It's just funny, like when they were down in March a lot, they didn't downgrade them, and now they came all the way up. Now they downgrade them. But anyhow, it pushes the market down, and as you can see here on the daily and weekly, we are still bearish a little bit. The weekly we're a little bit getting bearish. The curve is down. We got TTM squeeze bar getting smaller, and daily we're about to have a red candle. So we'll see. Just keep in mind when the red candle comes, it can go on until you get a yellow bar. So you see here, like just an example on this time frame. You see when the red candle starts coming. Let me show you a better one. So here's last night, like for example, on the 15 minutes, you see light blue bar comes, goes smaller, then it goes to the red bar, then it starts rising. When the rise goes on, um, it accelerates drops. So you can see here, and anyhow, until it's not the golden cross on daily indexes, trend is down. I mean, anyway we jump up, still can the next day can go down or can continue after a few days can go down again. So we'll see. Anyhow, pre-market right now it went down. It went down to below 4,500 on ES, but then hacker came in with a saying that oh, interest rate we're gonna probably end up blah blah blah. But he did mention there's no cut. Almost he kind of said that, but we'll see. Pre-market right now, 5 minutes is up. 15, we got yellow bar and curved up a little bit. 30 minutes, yellow, red, yellow, red. So no clear signal, but direction on the 1 hour and 4 hours downward. So it's all about this right now. If you look at the daily, it's all about this bottoming, this bottom here. Um, it's like double bottom right now. So if it misses, goes lower than this bottom that this line has it like 44.90, and then it goes below that, then next target is 44.26. Good morning, Josh. So it's just about breaking that. Well, otherwise it can touch it, right, it's touching it right now, bouncing back up. It can few times maybe do that, then we'll see if it's gonna break it or what's gonna happen. um, NQ to do same thing, still holding the bottom there. Need to break it to go lower. MACD and the weekly is curved down. 5 is up, 15 is like flat right now, 30 1 hour downward, 4 hours about to dead cross, and daily, as you can see here, the bar is on the rise. So until you don't see a yellow bar, this there's still chances for more drops. um, Dow Jones was interesting yesterday. There was a lot of components of it that was rising up. There were smaller greens, so that's why Dow was more stronger yesterday than other indexes. Weekly, we got blue bar, dark blue bar on the weekly, and daily is downward still. 4 hours curve down. So if Dow Jones a drop, it can bring market lower. RUT. Still bullish on the weekly, but in general it's weaker, and pre-market right now direction is downward there. We do TNX came down. That's actually good. That's actually good news. So TNX it's below 40.42 and doing the same thing again as I keep mentioning. A lot of times whenever it goes above 40, it stays there a few days and then boom goes down. So right now it's doing the same. So if it doesn't go above 40 and continues the trend down, next target is 38.75, 37.44. Direction is still bullish on the weekly, but daily MACD you can see is curved down, and in generally downtrend is there. So if TNX goes lower, it can help. Help the market go up. That's a good thing. Thank you, Josh. Um, DXY, it's rising up. It's all about 102.795. If it breaks that one, next one is 103 and 103.676 point 676. Keep an eye on DXY. If this one goes up, it's not gonna be good for techs. Pre-market right now, 15 is flat, 30 1 hour, 4 hours upward, and weekly and daily is still bullish there. Week 7% higher. It's having a hard time. Every time it goes above 1726, as if you look at the daily, look, 1 2 3 4. It's the fourth time today, like in last fourth session. Every time it goes above 1726, it pulls back. So there is people selling it. There is people like, there's a big resistance there. 1726. If it passes this strong, we're looking at 1764, 1812. 1812, it was a big support last few months before it goes down crazy. So keep in mind, 1812 is a key level. If it goes above it, it's not gonna be good for market, and sky is the limit there. We can go all the way to 1865, 1951, and 2037. But for now, as we see, 1726, every time it touches it, it pulls back. So it's doing the same today. 15 is curved down, and it can dead cross. So if 30 MACD dead cross is same, it can go lower again. At 1639 is a key level to watch. Be dynamic, be adaptive. Market can go up, market can go down. We'll see what happens. Market trend was down because of a downgrade on banks, but hacker came in and says, inflation. I mean, probably they're not gonna raise interest anymore. So we'll see how market react at opens and where it goes. Whatever it goes, we grab it. BTC 2% higher. It's getting close to 30K. Looking very bullish actually. BTC is very bullish. So 5 is up, 15, 30, 1 hour is upward, 4 hour upward. Daily is curving up. So this one definitely you want to watch. B2, MSTR, Mara, and Riot and Coin. Mara, Riot, and Coin. These you want to watch. All right. So BTC is very bullish. If it's past 30K, if it goes above 30K and then stays above it, and then next target is 30, goes above and retests the high of the range 32K. That PayPal news it's a very bullish news. Apple, it's holding up. It's actually interesting that market is red, but Apple is in the red, and that's very bullish. So it's consolidating. If it passes 179.51, we're looking at 181.13 and 183.2. Pre-market right now, 5 is up, 15 is up, 31 hour upward, 4 hour we get first yellow bar. So keep an eye on Apple. It's still bearish on daily and weekly. Weekly is dead cross, so that's very bearish sign. But it doesn't hurt to do some temporary bounce up. It has to bounce up, then bounce down, then go down again. So if it passes 179.51, it can go to 181.13, 183.2. But again, if you see 1530 MACD dead crosses and goes below the low of pre-market, which is like 178.37, it can go retest 177, 175.82. Amazon pre-market 2 points lower, still in this category of strong names. So and market jumps up, this one goes up first. 4 hours dead crossing, so showing some weaknesses. It's still very bullish on daily and weekly. Pre-market no clear signal, so just gotta pay attention to the levels. 139.48 and 141.52, those are the key levels to watch. Breaks either one, higher and lower level can go. Nvidia 4 points lower. This is a yo-yo name for now. It was actually weak midday yesterday, but then it was a very strong close. So again, key levels to watch is 447, 451, 454, and 456. If it breaks 456, it can go for massive run. Earning is coming up this name, and it's in 2 weeks, and the premiums are super high. And 447, if it breaks, it can go retest 445, 443, and 441. Baba gap down because of China news. 93.53 is holding for now. If it breaks, we'll be looking at 91.87, 90.56. Looking bearish, so daily is dead cross. So dead cross actually yesterday, but the earning is this week, so we'll see what it does. Bidu, same thing. China news, gapping it down. It's below 144, so 141 key level to watch. If it breaks down 138, 137.27. If it goes above 144, then it can go for recovery, but pre-market looking bearish. Netflix, very interesting name. Every time it dumps, it jumps. So that's something that's been happening last few sessions. So you can see here yesterday it jumped at open, a very quick jump to 437, then boom, dump to 428, then all day slow motion recovery until end of the day acceleration. So same thing today can happen. Pre-market looking bearish, and maybe get some temporary jump at open, maybe it dumps, but if it dumps, we're looking at 432, 426, 423 next support level. But once you see 1530 MACD golden crosses, then it can run up again. Meta, Same thing like Netflix, it goes down, then it comes up again. So it's a roller coaster name for now. Key levels to watch is 310, 312, 315, and 317, 29. So it can go to it, maybe it jumps, maybe it dumps, but if it dumps, 310, 21 is the support level to watch. Once it reaches there, it jumped off of it last three sessions and went up again to near 317. Pre-market, no clear direction, so we'll see what happened at open. Tesla, very interesting what's happening about Tesla. It came to 242, then it slow motion jumps up and then slowly went up all the way, like almost 10 points up by end of the day. So that's a very interesting point to pay attention to. That there are buyers are coming in, and we still have red bars on daily, but once you see a yellow bar on it, then it's good to go. And it can have, I tell you something, it can have multi green days once it starts giving TTM a squeeze yellow bar. For now, 446, 448 is up and down, so we'll see how it acts as open. If it breaks for the 246, it can go to 244, 242. Breaks the low of yesterday, we can go to 239, 237. But keep in mind, the lower the Tesla goes, the bigger the jump is. So that's what happened yesterday. It went low to 246, 242, then it jumped to 10 points higher. So pay attention to the indicators. As low as it goes, the higher it jumps up. Um, yeah, so it's possible to go low, but then if it goes low, it can come back to 246, 248, and the high of yesterday was near 252. 256 probably is going to close this week, but we'll see how low can it go. It's probably going to be very hot this week. Anyway, too much Tesla. Microsoft 226, that's a key level to watch. If it breaks, same thing. Microsoft is like Netflix, and um, so it's possible to go down then up again, and it's been doing that a lot. So just pay attention to the levels. Direction on the 31 hour is downward, 4 hour we get big red bar there, and the daily is still bearish on the TTM squeeze. 327 right now is hovering around it, breaks 326, lower level are 324, 322, 320, 320. But again, 326 was a big level that it's been just resisting to go lower last few sessions. So we'll see if it breaks it or not. But if it jumps up, 327, 329, 331. Google in the category of strong names, hovering around above 130. So 130, 130.82, and 131.82 is just going up and down. If it breaks 130.04, then it can go to lower level. If it breaks 131.82, it can go to a higher level. Still very bullish on the 4 hour daily and weekly. 5 minutes is up. If you see 15 minutes MACD golden cross, it has a chance to go higher. AMD, very interesting name again. Yesterday went to 118, and it pulled back. But interestingly, that usually it pulls back and then goes up again. But it was interesting that yesterday it didn't. So we'll see. It's still bearish, not too much bearish, but a little bit bearish on weekly. But daily is upward. So, and the 4 hour is about to curve down. So it's getting a little bit weak. Probably is going to consolidate a little bit. If it can hold 115, if market goes red and goes lower, 114, 112.98, and 112.21. Boeing. 2 points lower. It was interesting that yesterday jumped up at open and went almost to 240, and 4 hour golden cross yesterday. So keep an eye on Boeing, and it does have a chance. Maybe it jumps up again. If it jumps up again at the open today, if it passes 237, we're looking for 238, 239, and 240.36. SPY. It came as low as almost 446.42, but it held there, and the hacker talk made it bounce up. So if you look here, 446.42 was the last session low, and almost 445, 459. If it does break that one, if we do break 446, 445, we're looking at 443.71, 442.03. There is a high chance 442 come, but this week we have CPI and PPI. Those are can have big effect on market, but we'll see what happens about CPI and PPI. Again, let me just arrange that. 15 is curved up. If you see a jump at open, 449.14 is a key level to watch. Breaks that one, it can slow motion go back up again. QQQ, two key levels to watch. 370. 375.86 and 375.1. Breaks either one, can have a bigger move. Otherwise, roller coaster in between. Caterpillar, let's see, coin, BTC jumping, so 87. It's actually a little bit slowing down. So if BTC continues up, 89.6, 93.32 next. TLT, nothing exciting there. If there's any symbol, let me know in the comments. UPSD earning came out 48.21. If you can't hold it, we're looking at 45, 42, and 40.45. But there is deep buyers on this one, so they probably back it up. UPS had earning. It went low as 168. Wow. And then right now it's pulling back up. So if it passes 178, we're looking at 182. We'll see. The PayPal news is very bullish, and it's all about passing 64.95. If it passes it, the sky is the limit there. 65, 66, and 67.5. Let me see what else you got. Yuri made a new all-time high yesterday. So if it breaks the 492 high of yesterday, 495.28 is the next target there. What else you got here? MSTR, if BTC continues going higher, we're looking at 396.61. If it goes crazy, 418.47. What else? Beyond had earning, disaster name. This name is just crazy. Para. Mama LCID, nothing. PLTR. PLTR premium is going to be killed at open most likely because it's not so much crazy move. But if it passes 1784, it can run up to the higher level. And if it goes below 1727, it can go to the lower level. Not clear direction, so we'll see. 30 is downward, 1 hour is downward. NVO, crazy jump up. It's a pharmaceutical company and looking very, very bullish. Is a new all-time high. DDOG. Big gap down, almost 20 points. That's crazy. If it can't hold 83.70, 83.7, lower level are 79, 74, 71. But this one is grabbing down the other cloud's name, and the snow right now is below 156. So if it can hold, if it continues going lower, we're looking at 153, 149, and 147.88. Pan W is below 213 major level. Next major level is 204 and 197.23. MDB 20 points lower, below 367. It can go to 350. LLY, crazy jump up there too, almost 500. So 508.14. If it passes, next long target is 548. This one is just went up crazy. B2 15.4 passes, we're looking at 1563 and 1593. And Mara 16 kilovolt watch, past that one we're looking at 1652, 1703. Riot, if there's any name you're interested, put in the comments. 17.28 passes 1877. PLTera went over it. Boeing, DDOG, and thank you so much, Josh. Really appreciate the support. Yep, that's pretty much it. So just keep in mind, right now, SPY 15 minutes MACD is golden crossing. So probably small chances we can go up again to 449. If 30 minutes MACD joins us, it can go even much higher. But in general, keep in mind market trend is down. Day trading, intraday sometimes can get bullish, but every rip up is a possibility for getting sold. If we do break the lows of the last few days on the indexes, then they could have a bigger drops. That's pretty much it. Best of luck. As always, please like, subscribe, and share my YouTube videos and channel. And if you like, join Say the Option Service. And if you just want level, chartwiser.com. Thank you so much for tuning in.